fastest growing podcast up in the world right now, you know. Say word. OnlyFans, real estate, talking in fashion, let them know what's happening. Say word. On and off the court, in the field with the sports, let them know what's up. Say word. The conversation is active, from movies to action, it's the main attraction. Say word.
Another episode of the world's fastest growing podcast. Y'all know who I am. I'm JoJo. For those who don't know, we back in Atlanta, Georgia right now. Let me not say this. Yo, she pulls up, brings the food. I come back in here, I see my boy T eating the food. I don't know what's even on his mind.
That is good.
The reaction on his face of eating the food was just all I needed to see. Who are you?
What camera am I looking at? That one? Okay. I'm Chef Chy Boulevard. I'm here in Atlanta, and I'm the best chef ever. You know, I have two people here that can vouch for me. Word. For sure. Definitely. So are you stationed in Atlanta? Do you travel? I'm stationed in McDonough, Georgia, but I travel all over Georgia for caterings. My main thing is caterings and private dinners. That's like my main squeeze.
So private dinners is like, say I got like my ex or something, I want to get her back, and it's like, yo, I'm trying to put something together. That's like considered a private dinner.
That's definitely a private dinner.
I need that too. I got all type of problems.
Okay, well let me know, because I'll give you the decor, 3-course menu, flowers, music, candles, all of that.
Seriously though, have you ever had situations like that when somebody was like in like a relationship situation and they trying to win their girl back, and he's like, yo, you got to do this, you got to hook it up? Mm-hmm. Can you feel it, or you already know off top?
Well, the person in question, they just send me a message like, yo, I see you're a private chef. I really fucked up with my girl. Man, I'm trying to, like, smooth everything out. I'm like, okay, I got you. Pick a menu, or if you need help, I got you. And then I'll decorate, of course, cook on spot.
You decorate the crib?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, word?
Decorate not the whole crib.
Oh, okay.
No,
I'm talking about where it's going to be at, like.
The table. The table, okay. Of course.
Okay.
Nice little tablecloth, some candles, flowers, whatever, is going to win her over. Like, just the ambiance is normally what works.
Yeah, I'll be sick. What? Yo, I'll be so, I'm so petty. I'll be so sick if I did that and then I still was in the doghouse.
Yeah.
I'd probably be mad at you. Yes.
It can't be all my fault.
Man, I'll be like, I did all that.
I did my part.
Nah, I know. I'm going to take it from the beginning. Mm-hmm. You're from L.A.
I'm from L.A.
Born and raised. Let's talk about that.
So I was born in L.A. Well, fully raised in L.A., kind of. My ethnic background is Caribbean. Okay. My people is from Belize.
Oh, where? Mm-hmm. Okay.
So I was born in L.A. We moved to Belize when I was like 2. Then came back to L.A. when I was like around 16. So for the rest of my life, that's where I've been.
And this is, how old are you? I mean, I'm asking because I just want to know what era you in, because I want to ask you some L.A. questions.
Okay. I'm 31.
So you grew up in I'm 45. I grew up in the 90s. So you grew up in like the 2000s. Mm-hmm. So around that time, what music was you into?
I was into Caribbean music because I had just, came back from Belize. Okay. I was still, even though I was born there, I left so young. Okay. So my Caribbean influence was heavy. Okay. Because I was raised through those important stages of life in the Caribbean. So coming to LA, I was like coming back to LA, I was the oddball out because I couldn't speak one lick of English. Okay. Everybody, what? What?
So you had a heavy accent?
I had a real heavy accent.
All right.
Really heavy accent. So I had to like retrain my language back to English, like proper English.
Was that transition tough?
It was, when Los Angeles is a very heavy Belizean culture.
I didn't know that.
So, yeah, it is.
That's so crazy.
Because it's like right on the same side. Yeah. You go Belize, Mexico, California. So, LA is very heavy. Belize people. So it's hard to try and learn proper English when you have your family members, your
and
friends.
And they still talking.
And still want to go Caribbean festivals and all this stuff. So I just had to learn most of it on my own.
So growing up, I know you're a chef now.
Yeah.
Who put the instruments in your hand? Who put the season, the forks, the knives? Who's the person that even got you into this lane?
My mama.
Okay.
My mother. Growing up, my mom is a retired nurse, typical Belizean, career path. She, in the beginning, was like, okay, you need to be a nurse as well. Let's get some structure, blah, 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 blah.
You wasn't having that?
No. I went to a nursing program, Cedar Sinai. Shout out Cedar Sinai.
Shout out to Cedar Sinai.
Best hospital in L.A. I did a nursing program there, and it just wasn't for me. I've always cooked at home. My mother, being a Caribbean woman, didn't believe in getting McDonald's.
Yeah, I know.
Or any of that. We got food at the house, for real. Or you gonna eat this rice and beans and stewed chicken. When
you cooked at home when you was younger, was you always this good at cooking? I'm just curious. I'm trying to see you as a young lad to now, the transformation.
The food was always good.
Okay.
I always knew how to blend my flavors and stuff like that. Of course, it wasn't perfect because I was young. My plating wasn't the best of the best, obviously, but it was something I enjoyed, something that put my mind at peace.
Okay.
So when I was able to start working, my first job ever was Chipotle.
Okay.
First job, straight out the back. I started off in prep, grew from there, and since Chipotle, every job that I've had has been something different, something elevated, something better than where I was before, so I can learn, new techniques and stuff like that. And me being 31, I'm still learning because things change all the time. But I do have my fundamentals.
I think being a chef though, being the head chef in the restaurant, I think that's one of the most important jobs.
It is, and I've been an executive chef a few times.
Because if the chef is terrible,
right, everything else is
food. We've been here for a couple of days, and all we've been talking about is getting some good food. That's all we want,
right?
You just ain't think about no ladies. Not saying we ain't on it like that, but dudes just want some good food, a good spot where you get some good food. Good food puts you in a better space.
Yes.
People don't understand that. I'm gonna tell you a story real fast. I don't want to give a topic. I was dating this girl one time, right? They're looking at me, and we didn't get along, right? I don't know why. It was just a weird situation. But she used to cook so well.
Oh.
I never wanted to go over there. But I went over there. Yes, when I tell you, she used to cook so well, one of the best cooks. That's she just knew how to cook. She's from Louisiana. Yeah, but knew how to cook. I'm talking about the season.
Yeah,
bow.
They know
you
how
be
to
like,
cook.
oh my God, it was like a man. She's basically thing called boudin, and put the stuff in it. It was amazing. It was amazing, but it always made me feel better if I had a bad day. That's what food do to you.
Yeah, it does.
Food puts you in a space where it's nothing. You could be going through something. You could have a bad day, but it gives you a sense of just
calmness.
Yes. Yes.
It can go one out of the two ways. Good food, calm. Bad food, piss the hell off.
I'm gonna say this.
Pissed off.
I'm gonna say this about bad food. I think when you eat, I eat out a lot, so I get a lot of bad food. I get a lot of bad food. So a lot of times I just try to be safe and go with the places that I know.
That you know, yeah.
But I be wanting to try new stuff. But
it's scary.
It's really, really scary. No, I'm telling you.
It's scary because I'm the same way.
You be wanting to try new things, but you're afraid.
I'm scared because I've been here 8 years and I can maybe say a few places that's my go-to.
So are you hard on other chefs? When you go to places, you be like, yeah, they know they wrong for this.
Hell yeah. People don't like to go out to eat with me.
You one of them?
My man hates
so he be like,
going
baby.
out. I don't let him pick a spot.
A word?
No, because I did that once and I almost flipped out. We ordered a salmon risotto.
That sounds lovely.
It should be, right?
That sounds lovely.
It wasn't. It was not at all. The risotto didn't have no seasoning. It was just cooked with water and boiled rice.
See, that's because you in that lane. Yeah, I can see you like, yeah, they know they wrong for this.
Wrong as hell.
Do you ever make reviews on people?
No.
Okay.
I don't. I'm not.
Like that was terrible.
Yeah, I just internalize it. Like I'm never coming back here again. Can't do it. Like can't do it. But I never would get online and be like, well, let's rate this 10 out of 10 or whatever it is. Because at the end of the day, they have a business.
That's a fact.
You know?
Yeah.
I have a business myself.
Even if the food is terrible, I still give a pass.
If, you know.
I'm just not going back.
Yeah, not going back or try it again another day. And if it still isn't, then just leave it at that. But I never sit up on the internet and say, y'all shouldn't go here, blah, blah, blah. No, for what? Because they got to put money in their pockets too.
What's your favorite dish?
That's hard. Because that's very hard.
Like something like you like, man, this is having a bad day.
Tacos.
Tacos?
I'm from LA.
Oh yeah.
I'm from LA. The home of the carne asada tacos.
I don't know what that even
onions.
means. You got to go back.
The steak tacos.
That's what it's called?
Authentic.
Say it again slow for me.
Carne asada.
See, you know what that is?
Tacos.
Yo, we went to New York.
You better know what it is.
He from his. We went to New York. What you get that time we was at the bodega in New York? Was it tacos? We had went to New York one time. I think he had got tacos. I was like, we don't really, like in New York. We got not really we got Taco Bell, but we don't have like real tacos. Like the way you just said it sound like real. That sounds kind of different than what we have. We don't have.
LA is home of the tacos. You can get tacos anywhere.
So this type of taco is steak.
You can get steak, chicken, carnitas, barbacoa, whatever.
Okay.
I am a carne asada girl.
Okay.
Corn tortillas, double tortilla meat, please.
So that's the one you go bang.
Yeah. The little.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you don't mess with the other ones, the ones like
crunchy
taco.
one.
The crunchy ones is dope. No, I don't want that. Oh man, that was the ones I like.
I don't want no lettuce.
Yeah, I like lettuce.
I don't want no lettuce, no shredded cheese, no sour cream.
That's what I like.
I don't want that.
That's what I like. Sour cream, lettuce, sour cream, and the cheese, and I'm straight.
I want authentic.
You don't like that either?
That's crazy with the ground beef.
Yeah, with the ground beef. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the American tacos.
I guess that's what we call it.
Yeah, you go to a Mexican spot, Spanish spot. Say you want tacos, Mexicano, Americano.
Okay.
I want the Mexican tacos.
Okay.
Carne asada, double corn tortillas, extra onions, cilantro.
That sounds good.
All of that. Yeah. See?
He loves tacos.
I do too.
So,
I make the best birria tacos ever, by the way.
So that's one of your favorite dishes?
It's like a comfort food.
Okay.
For me. Like I'll go to, I think they're called El Rey now, but it was called El Indio in Tucker. Okay. And I'll get like 10 tacos and a large horchata.
Okay. Because
it makes me feel like I'm back at home. So.
Now, you do events. You do private events.
I do private events.
Do you caterings. Do you do catering? Like, does it matter the size, or how does that go? Because we're trying to promote. We're trying to blast this. Like
private dinners are no more than 25 people.
Okay.
For me, caterings are 30 and above. I can do up to 450 people.
Let me ask you this, and I'm not trying to cut you off.
No,
I'm just because we come here a lot. So me and him come here, right? Is it a way I can you could make us our food from we here for the weekend, and we just we just send you the bread and you'll just drop it off to us?
So what I would do for you, like I was telling him earlier, I don't really focus on selling plates. I do sell plates for like my regular people that, don't want to book like a whole catering. And for people who just, again, don't want to book a whole catering and just want to plate of food. So for y'all would just tell me, hey, I'm here for 3 days. I need lunch, dinner.
Yeah, man.
This is what I want.
Yeah.
And then I would just charge you all together what that would be based on what the menu is for each day. And yeah, I will come drop it off for you.
Nah, that's better than eating out. Especially we know we getting because the food is wonderful. Like you are in control of what you're ordering.
I give you a menu. Oh, this sounds good, blah, blah, blah. You're in control of it. And then when I give it to you, it completely, like, you never realized that it would be that good.
Yeah, you have a large menu.
He was saying the same thing.
He said, because I said that to him. I was like, yo, man.
But it's a catering
I was like, just order
menu.
something. He's like, yo, it's mad stuff on here. I was like, dude.
It's like, a catering menu. It has to be a lot. It has to be a lot.
So I didn't know what he meant by that. I was like, yo, just like, it can't be that much stuff on there.
It's a lot.
So the menu that you sent me, that's for catering stuff.
Yeah, the menu I sent you is for private dinners and caterings because you want to give people options on what they're going to feed their however many guests that they have. So I have it down to your starters. Meats is broken down to chicken, seafood, beef, all of that. And then you have your sides, starch, veggies, dessert, just laid out. You just go down the list. Oh, I want this.
And Mac, what's your man's favorite dish?
Lasagna.
That's my favorite dish.
Basic.
Yo,
he loves lasagna.
I love lasagna. Whenever my mother come in town, she make lasagna and she like make it for me for like the whole week.
Yeah,
I'll make
him like a half pan.
Sounds like a great guy. Lasagna.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
And don't say that's not a basic.
It's because I have a range of what I can do.
Okay.
I can do very fine dining. Mm-hmm. Not Michelin star with the little foam and the, all that. But I can do fine dining. And I can do home style, make you feel good at the pit of your stomach type of food. And for him, that's what he likes.
Okay.
So the lasagna does that for him. He gets his from scratch garlic bread, Caesar salad, and lasagna.
From scratch garlic bread? Yeah. How does that work? From scratch garlic bread.
So instead of going to Kroger and buying the garlic bread that has that month-old butter, well, it's not even butter, it's like margarine or whatever on there, I get French bread or Cuban bread or whatever baguette, ciabatta, whatever. I make my own butter, compound butter, own garlic butter. Yeah, my own compound butter. Put it on there, toast it myself, and that's your homemade garlic bread.
You heard that before?
Compound butter?
He looked at me like you looked at me like you made it, like somebody made it. I'm like, I ain't never heard, like, I didn't know you could make your own butter.
Mm-hmm. With heavy cream.
Heavy cream?
You just put it in the mixer and let that shit spin till the liquid separates from it. And that form that you get, you wash it, salt it, put whatever the hell you want on there.
Do you bake as well?
I do.
What's one of your favorite? What's one of your favorite baking dishes?
Cheesecake. Don't call me asking for no wedding cake because I can't. I can do it, but I'm not going to.
Cheesecake sounds great right now.
Cheesecake, rum cake. I was just showing a guy outside a rum cake that I just did. But yeah, cheesecake, rum cake, pound cake.
Oh my God, pound cake.
Yeah.
Sarah Lee. Shout out to Sarah Lee.
I grew up on Sarah Lee.
That's the only pound cake I know.
I grew up on Sarah Lee.
Like,
that came in clutch.
I'm talking about the ones
in the fridge, in the silver thing that you got to thaw out before you cut it.
So you know what that is?
You got to know what that is.
It be so frozen.
So frozen.
When you get it, yo, I kid you not. I see somebody hit somebody with one of those in New York. Yes.
Yeah. I believe it.
As a weapon.
I believe it. Because it's hard.
It's true. It was so hard. They hit somebody in the face with it.
You got to let it thaw.
Oh, my God. I love, like, Sarah Lee. Like, oh, my God.
Yeah, Sarah Lee is good.
Let's give a moment of silence for Sarah Lee. But, yo, yeah, Sarah Lee's like,
Sarah
I
Lee's
love
good.
that. So you make rum cake?
Mm-hmm. Rum cake, cheesecake.
You make cookies? No chocolate chip cookies?
I have before. I've done like a vegan chocolate chip cookie. I had a client. She was vegan
chocolate chip cookie?
Yeah, she was vegan, but she still wanted like a sweet tooth. So I've made vegan cookies for her. And
what about red velvet?
Yes.
See, black people we eat terrible. Let's just be clear.
Red velvet, peach cobbler.
We got high blood pressure.
Yeah,
we don't care.
It's,
I'm just being real.
One day, why not, enjoy it?
Yes.
Right.
So,
but yeah, I like to incorporate cakes with my cheesecakes.
Okay.
So I've done a red velvet cake cheesecake.
Red velvet cake cheesecake?
Yeah. So you have the cheesecake and then you have pieces of the red velvet cake throughout it.
Okay.
I've done a carrot cake cheesecake with carrot cake inside. I just did a banana pudding cheesecake.
That sounds lovely. Man.
Best chef, you know.
She keeps saying that, and I really believe she's the best chef. What's your goal? And what I mean by this is like, what's next for you?
What's next? I really want to stay in my lane.
Okay.
Possibly get a food truck. I don't want a building.
Okay.
I've worked in so many restaurants, and it's not where I see myself.
Okay.
At all. I like the freedom of accepting or declining caterings. Okay. Work when I want to work or need to work or whatever the case may be. I just want as many people to eat my food.
I love that.
As possible.
I love that.
That's it.
I love that. Man, this Say Word podcast. I got the best chef in Atlanta here. I'm going to say, what you want to say? You want to say the world? Talk that talk. If you feel like saying that, listen, if you feel like saying that, say what you want.
You know,
listen, I feel like I'm the best. I ain't going to lie. You can't tell me nothing.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely the best. I'm a lot better than some of your faves, for sure. They couldn't see me in the kitchen at all. Ooh.
That sounded so gangster. That LA just came out of you.
You know, it does sometimes. It does sometimes.
You couldn't even see me in the kitchen if you wanted to.
No, you can't. I'll burn anybody, for sure.
Let everybody know where they could follow your Instagram and all that.
So all my social media is the same at Chef Chy Boulevard. And yeah, follow Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Threads, because that's a new thing now. All that. And
that's what it is. Say Word Podcast. We up out of here.
The fastest growing podcast up in the world right now, you know. Say word. OnlyFans, real estate, talking in fashion, let them know what's happening.